Alright, what's going on? It's DJ Nappy hanging out here with Dillon Francis. Your buzz has been crazy over the last year or so, and it's surprising to hear that you haven't been producing for that long. When you start producing?
I've been producing for like 2 years now. I started in Atlanta. I was working with my friend Corey Enemy. Stayed with him for like 2 months. Just learned everything that I could on Ableton, and then went back to my house and literally stayed in my room for a year. I did the whole thing that A-Track did, but for producing. That's what I tried to do. Was I just stayed in my room for a year and just like kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and then finally just worked.
Now, how would you explain Moombahton to somebody that's never heard the sound?
Man, it's hard. I mean, it's basically, the easiest way to say it is it's Dutch house slowed down to 110. I don't like saying that just because then people are like, well, I don't want to listen to Dutch house slowed down to 110. But when people actually produce it, I feel like it has a different vibe than a lot of the stuff that is slowed down. I mean, there's a lot of edits that I really like, but then there's some of them that just sound slow. But I feel like when you're producing it, you can make it sound fast and still have that feeling of it being like, you know, a hard club track that you could play at a peak time. The first DJ that ever picked up on my tracks was Stretch Armstrong, who was actually the first person to ever manage me. And after that it was like Titsworth, and I think then Major Lazer played Westside before it even like was even gonna come out on anything. They played it at Coachella, and that was like the first thing that really just like fueled fire under my ass to like just like start doing more stuff.
How did you link up with Diplo? Was it just him hearing your tracks?
What happened was I heard through the grapevine that he liked Moombahton, and I was talking about it with one of my friends, and so I sent Stretch one of my songs, Master Blaster, to send to him, sent it, and then basically the rest is history. When I got into the music business, I knew I wasn't going to make money off of records, or I didn't expect to. I still don't. If I do, I'm going to be like extremely surprised. But I mean, I always thought of it as, you know, a better way for people to just get to know my music is if it's free, because then, you know, you go viral if it's good enough. Right. So I actually like got. It's gonna sound like super gay, but I got a tear to my eye when my track Master Blaster got played by Annie Mac. I never really thought, like 2 years of producing, I never really thought. I think it all finally got to me when I was like, wow, I just like did a track with Diplo, and then this DJ who's like one of the biggest UK DJs is like playing my track, saying that like it got her into Moombahton. That's when I kind of like was like, whoa. Yeah.
So what's going on as far as official releases coming out from you?
I have a CSS remix coming out. Then I have one for Kissy Sellout. Those are both for like Radio 1 Play. And then right now I'm just working on a new, it's going to be an EP, but I mean it may actually turn into an album on Mad Decent. I want it to, and it'll be like all the new styles of Moombahton that I'm kind of like interested in right now. Sure. And then just more remixes and just more free tracks for people. Sure. Now, just doing the same thing. Shout out to the world. Thanks everyone for supporting my music and just feeling it. The Moombahton scene.
Cool. I appreciate the time, man.
Dude, thank you.
DJ Nappy.
Anytime.
Generation Bass hanging out here with Dillon Francis. Yeah, about to go check out this party. We're getting you out for the Subheat event out in Chicago. Are you bringing something special to the table? It's your first time in Chicago.
Yeah. I have this new song I did with Kill the Noise. It's almost done, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be like one of the best tracks I play that night.
Nice, nice.
And then some other exclusive stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Cool. And
it's gonna get wild.